4.0 finally here, Fontaine is finally here, and we have a sneak peek of the future characters. Now the main topic. If you still haven't made up your mind of who you will be pulling, I hope this video will help you get more insight. It is more like my very own personal opinion on the overall pool value. I will also be leaning more towards the support character in a pool value because support character has more utility and tends to have a longevity compared to DPS or DPS alike character. Okay, enough of my rambling. Whatever the content of this video is, the choice will always be yours. By the time I'm recording, we have Lini and Yelan, then Childe and Zhongli, and then we have Neuvillette in the next patch. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. I cannot whatsoever spell friends. I'm so sorry, I apologize. But I will talk about 4.0 characters value in general, hoping that this gives my fellow travelers more insight. If you have your own most pull list, please let me know in the comment. And what AR are you currently at? First thing is account resources. Based on the resources I have, if I was still early in the game, I will pull for Zhongli if I need a shielder, or I will pull for Childe if I need a DPS or Hydro driver. Some of Yelan and Lini's materials are locked further behind story quests, especially Yelan character level up at the chasm, and Lini's talent level is locked by Sumeru quests. Thus makes their kid have to stop at level 6 if I were too lazy to do quests. But if everything has already unlocked, then my risk to take to level up these new characters in my account or to postponing my previously in the work character, or the other way around, which I'll put Lini and Yelan last after I'm finished with my in the work character. If I'm already in a higher AR, let's say around 45 to 40 years, with access to the boss, there are chances that my account is lacking materials, and there is a chance my account is loaded. If I'm lacking materials, because once hitting AR 40, I will have to level up many characters because the enemies are starting to be a little bit tanky in the overworld and inside the domain. So there is a slim chance that my account have enough Mora and experience books, unless I've been grinding the treasures across the map. So these are the issues that I will encounter as a new player. If you are new, if I were new, I will just pull for Zhongli and Childe so that I can level them up. Next up is the character value. What can I say about this is simple. Pull the one you need. If you want to elevate your damage, and a future-proof character that you can pick is either Yelan or Zhongli. We have a good option in the 4-star roster when it comes to Shielder, but of course none of them is as strong as Zhongli's shield. But if you have already invested your resources towards other Shielder, then the first unit I suggest you to grab is Yelan. Yelan never disappointed me since the first time I got her in my account on her debut, and she will age well. I bet even when Furina came out, she was still doing a stellar performance as a support. Although C0 Yelan's Hydro application is not as consistent as C6 Xingqiu, her ramp-up damage boost and the ability to do a Naruto dash in the game is so much fun and convenient, and she goes well when paired with Xingqiu and Hu Tao. She can face tank damage with her easy-to-build kit. You can slap HP, HP, and HP on her and she will be good to go. Now what if you, my friends, never worried about resources and are willing to go the extra miles to postpone your inward character and ready to farm for this character in this patch? My second most pull unit based on value in this patch is the Geo Archon himself, Zhongli. Zhongli not only provides you with shield but also elemental shred when you are using his shield, so it's really good to have this shred and high survivability in the team and not having to dodge. He was also easy to build, slap HP, HP and HP on him and he's good to go. Third place is Mr. Worldwide, Tortilla Childe. He can be a driver or a nuker with his burst. Not only have access to Fade and Bloom or Hyper Bloom where he can be a sub DPS, he can also fit into a nuking team with Benny Sucrose or Kazuha and Mona. Or our most free-to-play friendly international team, Benny Xingqiu Xiangling. But I digress. In this part, there's 3 Bennett Xingqiu and Xiangling. Many characters work well with them. And of course, my last will be Lini. Lini opens a possibility to a Mono Pyro team, and he performed really good on Mono Pyro. He has really good multiplier, deal massive damage, and a DPS worth pulling if you really need Pyro DPS or DPS in general, and or really like his character. One thing though, we will need a shielder or a support that has super armor like Dia to avoid being interrupted when doing his charge shot. Lini is a Pyro DPS and his kit revolves around his charge attack. He also enabled a Mono Pyro team, and the performance from this Mono Pyro team with Lini is remarkable. And to pull out his maximum potential, he will need to pair with another Pyro unit. But overall, he does good damage and will not be a loss if you like him, if you make up your mind and pulled him home. Now, how about Lini pull value in my account? Well, in my account, I have sufficient support to make him work and also the resources needed to level him up, excluding his Fontaine exclusive materials. What I meant by ready is Mora, experience book, and the weapon options if I didn't get his signature. If I want to, I will pull for him. My account is basically ready to pull for any new characters because I am a day 1 player and already has many options of team comp ready for another DPS unit or new support. If I was a new player still working on my second Abyss team or other characters, then I will only pull him if I am willing to go the extra mile or personally love the character, because I will need to manage my resource usage and still has another character to build. Do not rush in the decision making. Look twice to your account to what character you need to elevate the overall value of your team cards. We have the Hydro Archon and or many more new characters coming, and we also have reruns banners, so just take your time. In meta value, these 4 characters that are in this patch are completely different from one another. But as a free-to-play player, I will spend my Primogems wisely and only for the characters that I am really like or I am really love, which is waifu. Anyway, I hope it's been informative for you guys. Good luck with your pool, stay hydrated, be kind, and see you.